Globalization has created new opportunities and new challenges for improving public health. More people around the world have greater access to medicines to protect against diseases, both infectious and chronic, to treat and cure those diseases. But the quality of medicines is key. We face an urgent need, ensuring the quality of medicines being produced and used around the globe. How do we do that? How do we ensure quality? One vital tool: quality standards, public standards, standards that can be used by manufacturers and regulators, standards that can be relied upon by healthcare providers and ultimately by consumers, by patients, by the people who depend on their medicines. The United States Pharmacopeal Convention, or USP, is committed to improving the health of people around the world through public standards and related programs.
When we talk about what USP does, I can describe it very simply by asking people to look at the medicines they take in everyday life. How do they know that has good quality? How do they know that it even has the active ingredient in it? USP creates testing standards so that manufacturers can make that assurance to patients who take those medicines.
These standards come in two types: documentary standards, available in print or online, that describes tests to be used on the product before and after it is available in the market. Reference standards are small samples of pharmaceuticals or their ingredients that manufacturers and regulators can use to make sure the medicines have the right components.
Quality standards become essential for protecting public health because this is only one commodity or one particular aspect where there cannot be any dilution of the standards, because we are talking of a person who is already afflicted with a certain disorder or a disease, and to give anything other than the right quality drug, there's no other alternative. So it's very important.
USP standards are developed and revised by volunteer USP experts from around the world, supported by an equal number of staff. These are people who understand how a medicine, for instance, should be tested to ensure it's got the right stuff, that it is the medicine that it claims to be, that it is the right strength, that it is as pure as it's supposed to be. Since its founding in 1820, USP has helped secure the quality of the American drug supply. Building on that legacy, USP today works with scientists, practitioners, and regulators of many nations to help protect public health worldwide. USP standards are used in more than 130 countries around the globe. USP achieves its mission by working in partnership with organizations around the world.
USP has international operations in India, China, and Brazil. And most of that activity supports our standard setting and reference standard production.
When I came to USP in 2000, it was clear to me that Indian manufacturers were having an increasing success in making medicines for the world. That success started in the latter part of the 20th century for medicinal ingredients. But in the 21st century, it ramped up for medicinal products, the drug products themselves. So we saw immediately that if we wanted to be near the action for global standard setting, we needed to be in India.
In 2005, USP opened USP India Private Limited, its first office and collaborative testing laboratory facility outside the United States. That site has supported USP's work on public standards for medicines, dietary supplements, and food ingredients.
One of the great advantages of USP having a site directly in India is the fact that the Indian pharmaceutical industry has become a global leader in producing medicines worldwide, including the United States. And so we are able to work directly with the industry and government stakeholders to be able to help make sure that these medicines are of the highest standard.
This quality issue not only plays an important role globally but specifically in India because of the large population and the need which we have towards our country's pharmaceutical needs. There is a population of 1.3 billion. Accordingly, we need so much quantities of medicines available and quality medicines at low cost.
And USP India's operation has played a key role in the development of USP's reference standards. This collaborative laboratory testing in India has been critical to the release of hundreds upon hundreds of these standards by USP. Since the USP India site opened, India's pharmaceutical industry has continued to grow rapidly, increasing demand for USP standards and services. To better serve the region, in 2011, USP completed a large-scale expansion in a new site. USP India is staffed with an array of scientific experience and talents, and laboratories with the state-of-the-art instrumentation.
The new building has capacities for providing services in the area of chemical medicines such as aspirin tablets, anti-malarial drugs, and biological medicines such as vaccines. The laboratories account for roughly 80% of the total space of the new building. The laboratories are equipped with the state-of-the-art analytical instruments that provide greater assurance on the results that we obtain in the establishment of public standards.
The new site significantly boosts USP India's capacity for chemical testing, microbiological testing, and bioanalytical capabilities. In addition, the new space plays an important role in housing activities involved in the development of the New Medicines Compendium, a collection of standards designed to address gaps in standards for medicines distributed around the world. And the site will help to produce associated MC reference materials. USP India's laboratories also will play a more active part in USP's verification programs, especially for dietary supplements. That's a voluntary testing and auditing program that helps dietary supplement manufacturers ensure and attest to the production of quality products for consumers. USP India also helps to encourage participation in USP's volunteer standard setting activities, and the new site will assist in delivering more classroom and online courses and in hosting meetings and outreach opportunities. There are numerous challenges in global public health, but there are also enormous opportunities. The new site in Hyderabad will help USP to strengthen its long-term partnership with organizations in India to improve medicines around the globe. In short, to fulfill its mission and improve public health. Quality medicines knows no boundaries.
USP is doing a great job. The presence of USP in India has stimulated the pharmaceutical industry to understand what are the global expectations, and all of them are gearing themselves to meet these global standards. So I think they are doing a wonderful job and I wish them the very best.